What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy King David. Let's go, let's get it. Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, my TikTok family. If it wasn't for you guys, none of this would be possible. Shout out to Replay Gang, Overseas Gang, and my unsubscribed. If you like to, take a moment and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Look at those birds. You know what I'm saying? Flying around and singing and whatever with each other. Shout out to my members. Sorry about that. We'll get a video out today or a few out today. I got this new format, guys. Roll with it. Roll with it. I know you're enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, guys. I appreciate all the likes, the shares, and the comments. You know what I'm saying? That liking the videos is really holding the channel down. You guys have no idea. You know, you really are the bread and butter of the channel. You know, as long as you're hitting that like button and watching the videos all the way through, we'll keep spreading through the algorithm like you know what in 2020. You know what I mean? Let's go. Let's get it. Let's do it like they did it. You know what I mean? Relentless. Without mercy. That being said, I appreciate you guys. Continue doing what you're doing. Pouring the love into the channel. You understand this is a community. It's where the community comes and hangs out and get some good information. You guys support me. I support you. Love is love. I appreciate that. So with all the love you guys are dumping into the channel and me, allow me to pour that same love into you guys with this dope, you know what, video. No mail. Let's keep it moving. No mail is good mail. Sometimes no news is good news. Cutting the grass today. Getting out the house, about to go take some pictures. Hey, look, y'all, I got some pictures coming. Chef's kiss. The mountains out here, we're going to start doing that, and I'm going to implement that in the walks. Where we're going to go out on the bike. I'm going to have my camera bag, set up, get out there and start taking some photography. Hopefully catch some wildlife, right? Because nature comes right to me. Birds come to me out here. I know that deers, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, oh my, will come to me out there in the mountains. Take some good pictures, post them on Instagram. Might get some money off of them. Don't really care about that, but it's just about spreading the life and the love. And you know what? Listen, out here is so beautiful. I want to make sure I spread it to everybody, and I want to make sure I get plenty of photos before I move to Georgia. Anyway, look, listen, y'all. You see that title, and we've been talking about it for a while. But listen, I don't think that the point is getting across because I'm still seeing that dating coaches are still getting numbers. Listen, what do you need these people for? You are not a clown. You are not a buffoon. You don't need a mama, a daddy, and you damn sure don't need a mammy. Okay? What are you getting dating advice for? Why are we reducing? I'm talking to my elevated, high vibe people. If you're in here and you're low vibe, you're gonna not understand none of this, okay? It might even offend you. But my high vibers that know that we're not reducing ourselves to letting anybody have our bodies, our vessels, our temples. No. See, you gotta work for this. You know what I'm saying? I know that's right. We're looking too good. I know that's right, reflection. You gotta work for this. We're not playing with y'all no more. You're not gonna just get this body, bird the floor of my head, confirmation, right? You're not just gonna get this body just because you're a female, right? No. There's twice as many females there's males. And out of that number, there's a few good women. And I only need one. So, that being said, if I have another IG model pop up in my DMs and try to get me to chase her, the words are gonna start getting a little bit more crisp. You know what I mean? I don't know who you crusty, you know what I'm saying, butt chicks think you are. But just because you look good in a photo doesn't mean nothing to me. I don't know your bathroom regimen. I don't know how you're taking care of yourself as far as eating vegetables and fruit and drinking plenty of water. I don't know. So we're not gonna, just because you have a pretty face that's filtered all the way out and you jump in my DMs, I'm gonna need for you to do a little bit more than using the check sheet. And I know a check sheet chick when I see one. You know what I'm saying? I almost said the S word. I know. Listen, you all move the same. You move like men. You move exactly like they tell you to do in the check sheets. Okay, get to him, breadcrumb his black ass, and then take all your energy back and have him chase you. No, you're done. And I'm not even the kind of guy anymore to just keep it trucking, because what they'll do is they'll do this breadcrumb thing and then you won't respond, and you'll think that they're done. A month later, they'll pop back in and respond to your comment. What? No. I send them trucking. I tell them real quick, like, look, I'm not here to play the games. If you don't know how to approach a grown man, when you came to me first, then let's keep it moving. Then they get mad, go off on me as if I've done something to them, right? Or they'll give me some smart remark, like some kind of emoji. Listen, obviously the comment went through, and Facebook even allows you to see the person read it. I don't need for you to leave an emoji. It's implied. You didn't like the response. I know you didn't. It's implied. But let's talk about the check sheets. Possible good women are getting messed up by these grifting people online that's just making money to make you continuously date the same busted, dusted kind of people. That's all they're doing. If you notice, a lot of them are just always trying to get that one-liner, you know what I'm saying? That viral clip. You know, one of these I don't even know, man. These YouTubers that are in the manosphere, some of them dudes, man, I don't even know about them. I don't even know if they like women. You know what I'm saying? Like some of them dudes, man, they be on there just, I don't know, man. That curl just ain't curling quite right, you know? Hey, what's going on, love? How you doing? You know, it just don't be quite right with me. And that's the reason why I don't settle well with a lot of women, because the women can tell the guys on there, like, they ain't the kind of guys they be going for anyway. So what are you doing running your mouth? Who do you think you're fooling? See, what happens is these goofy nerds have done taken down all the talking points. Men that didn't get women until they had a little bit of clout, and women that, you know what I'm saying, a little bit too masculine anyway, but are trying to portray the role of some type of, you know, advocate for men. If you were an advocate for men, you wouldn't be single. If you were the prestige advocate, okay, if I'm claiming I'm an advocate for women, and why haven't I not found anybody worth being with, and I haven't used the skills I've managed to collect to maintain that relationship? I'm trying to tell, hey, what's going on, Frank? What's going on, love? It's a bunch of BS. The whole system is set up just like the medical, you know, profession, you know, where they're prescribing, you know what I'm saying, all these different medications to keep you coming back and keep you broken down. It's the same thing with the dating market. Man, listen, they're not trying to make sure you hook up with good people. If they were doing that, they wouldn't have the check sheets. They would tell you, you have God-given intuition. And I'm going to show you how to tune that God-given intuition so that you can, you know what I'm saying, cut out any bad possible dates, any bad people, any bad business deals, something that can really resonate with you. And a lot of these people, these nerdy goofballs, they're actually tapped in, but they're using their powers for wickedness. They're not telling y'all they're tapped in. They're just kind of reading, you know what I'm saying, the communities, and then adjusting as they need to, and not telling anybody they're tapped in, and using their skills, you know what I'm saying, to be able to adjust and grift, you know what I'm saying, accordingly whenever they see things going down the tank with certain things. So I just watch all of them, and you can tell these people are not really good with dating, and you can tell these people are not really good with speaking to the opposite gender, because they have a hard time making their videos. They have a hard time getting their point across without completely offending, you know what I'm saying, the other gender. Being is that way because you're lowering everybody's vibration by doing goofy stuff like that. And we're allowing it to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like when you click on a little clip and someone's screaming at some female, you know, some dude telling her common sense stuff, and she's sitting there looking like she's not retained. This is just dumb stuff. It's dumb people doing dumb stuff. We want actual information that we can actually use. The little click, you know what I'm saying, viral titles don't do nothing for us, right? These dating coaches, every time I watch some of their videos that are longer than a minute, I get bored with it because they're not really saying nothing. They're not saying anything. It's not impressive, right? And then you can tell that a lot of them are just getting information from people like you. I can tell a lot of them are getting information from Sigmas like me or me directly. So I'm not gonna advocate for people to be taking clips and snippets out of my life to trick people. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're trying to do. They're teaching you how to trick your way into getting a good person. That's not the way it needs to be. There don't need to be a sheet for this. You should not be tricking somebody into being with you. And you shouldn't also be using a sheet of paper or a number of things that were come up with by people that could have been hurt, traumatized, have their own agendas, as to why you need to disqualify somebody. It's ridiculous. We're giving these people money for nothing. Why is no one asking these people, like a lot of these guys are single and they're just like staying single. So if you're a guy, do you want to stay single? Okay, maybe you do. But do you want to have a bunch of dirtbag women that they keep ending up with? No, you don't. So obviously what they're doing is not working. Women, you got these female dating coaches and all these bitter women online. And I just keep seeing it everywhere I go, man. I mean, if they're not bitter, it's all about women. The woman did this. The woman's the first. The woman's the first to ever. The woman's the original being on the planet. It's like women taking credit for the kind of, how do I put this? Women taking credit for the traditional type of woman, but they're not that kind of woman anymore. So why are you taking credit for it? You're not that traditional woman of old, like the mother of the earth. You're not those kind of women. You're Jezebel spirit kind of women trying to bag as many dudes and talk like dudes and be as masculine as you can. So I'm not going to let you run around trying to say, oh, I'm queen mother. No, some of the women are, but those are the quiet ones, you know what I'm saying, with their mouth shut, not online being all masculine. The ones online doing that, you're not. No, you're not. All women are not like Mother Earth or whatever. Jezebels were back then, right? Jezebels were back then too. Women that just want to destroy. Women that want to just be put on a pedestal for just being a woman, period. Not accomplishing anything. Just the fact that the gender itself has done things, or the gender itself could be the originator and trying to feed off of that. But you're not doing nothing as an individual woman for anybody, right? But you're running your mouth online. Oh, Mother Earth. No, you're not nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because Mother Earth and motherly women don't try to boast and brag about it because they know that their job is to nurture, right? How are you nurturing and you're boasting and you're bragging and you're offending everybody's ears, listening you talk about woman this and woman that, while showing us the prime example of what not to be, being overweight, being loud, you know what I'm saying, doing everything that you shouldn't be doing. Everything that you shouldn't be doing. And that's why I'm over here trying to call these people out with their check sheets, you know what I'm saying, and their goofiness online, and everybody has an agenda, and then they wonder why a lot of these younger guys don't know what to do. Well, you got all the women saying that the woman is everything, and we don't need the man, while still trying to get men, you know what I'm saying, manipulating you goofy guys, and they're thinking that they don't want you. I've been online. Women want men just as much, if not more. I'm online telling women I'm not even trying to date, and they're still talking to me. Right? So you cannot listen to what these people are saying online. You cannot listen to them. They have agendas. Listen, if you're a woman with multiple kids and you want a high value guy, what are you going to do? You're going to tell that guy to go for women that don't have kids? Or are you going to find a way to manipulate the data so that guy feels like he should still take you into consideration? You're going to manipulate the data as a woman. That's what women do. They're not going to eliminate themselves. Women don't get along with women, guys. Pay attention to women don't get along with women. Now, will they collaborate together to take down your black ass? Of course they will. But women don't get along with women, and any real woman knows not to listen to a woman. I'm telling you, I got 2 older sisters. I've had plenty of female friends, and I'm dating right now. Women do not listen to women. I'm telling you, they know better. They know better. Like, okay, so a woman will be like, damaged goods, this King David guy is damaged goods. And women will be like, yeah, I think I'm gonna find out for myself because I don't trust you. You might be telling me that to run me out so I don't show that guy no interest. What are you talking about? So women don't listen to women, so why am I gonna listen to one? Why am I going to? Well, I'll take some of the data into consideration. Of course I will, especially the parts that seem like they're shading men and trying to blame all men for their problems that they made mistakes with their Pookies and Ray Rays that ran away, right? Like, it's not our fault that the Pookie and Ray Ray, Day Day and Dwayne ran away. Not our problem, not our fault. So why should I have to be there to take care of their kids? Where's their daddy? Why are you trying to convince me that dad don't need to be around? You know, I'm sorry, the dad is around. Big Daddy government. Big Daddy government. Let me stop saying certain words. I want videos to go viral. You know what Big Daddy is. Big Daddy's taking care of you, right? Big Daddy gives you the EBT card. Big Daddy makes sure you get Section 8. Big Daddy takes care of you, so you have no real reason to have a real man in your life. The only man that you need is a kind of male that'll come over and give you your sexual whatever you want and then get out, or stay there if he wants to until you tell him to get out. So you just got a bunch of emasculated men running around, males running around here trying to play the role. I'm looking online, I'm seeing dudes with their eyebrows with lines in them and mascara on. None of these guys know how to be men anymore. That's when a real man comes out of the wood like me, it's like, who is this and what is he? Where'd he come from? You know what I mean? Because you got a bunch of boys playing men, and you got a bunch of women telling men how to be men. And women don't listen to women, so why are we listening to them tell us how to be men? Work on being a woman. I don't need a woman to tell me how to be a man. Work on being a better woman, okay? We don't need women telling us, do this, do that. Listen, man, what kind of real woman thinks a man's a leader that's letting her lead? Think about that. What kind of woman thinks that a man's a real leader letting her lead? Get out of here. They don't want that stuff for real, man. They don't want that stuff for real. I don't care what they say. They're going to say a whole bunch of stuff. Well, think about it. Again, I'm going to tell you this. Does it make sense to tell somebody to be with somebody that you're not? Or does it make sense to manipulate the data, right? And make a guy think, well, you know, the body count doesn't matter. Huh, the amount of baby daddies doesn't matter, right? You should just take me as I am. Masculine attitude and all. You should be man enough to train me. Train you who? Train a what? Aren't you a human being? I'm not going to train you, woman. I'm not training nothing. It's not my job to tame you. You want a wild man? Go get you a wild man. Pookie and Ray Ray and Day Day and Dwayne are out there at all times ready to take on a wild woman. I'm not dealing with a wild woman. I'm building an empire. I'm looking for a queen. I'm not dealing with somebody that thinks that she's a man, or that thinks that she's a king, or wants to be a boss chick. I don't boss chick. What? Boss what? The fact that you got to call yourself a boss chick, I don't call myself nothing. And I'm a two-time war veteran. I've worked for the White House. I've shaken hands with presidents, and I still don't call myself nothing. But you call yourself a boss chick, ain't done nothing for nobody. Okay, got it. Roger that. Roger that. Who are you fooling? I'm not fooling anybody, man. Y'all do too much. So what I'm saying is, I say all that at the end to say this. You know, modern dating is trash, and everyone out here using these check sheets as their means to kind of like regulate, you know, oh, this guy's no good, this guy's no, yeah, and y'all women are missing out. You don't know what you're doing. And again, by the end of the day, I'm telling you, you know that I'm tapped in. I'm psychic. I'm telling you where it's headed. It's headed where we go back to traditional type of ways. Men are going to be men, and women are going to be women. And all this false chick stuff and body count don't matter. It's going to matter. You want to know how? Because you're going to wear them on you like a badge of honor. You're going to move like those men and women that you're with. You're going to move all kinds of different ways, and you're going to move like you can easily replace me. And when you move like that, I'm going to be like, well, then replace me. Then you're looking, stupid like my ex, right? Stalking me every day and done everything possible to replace me. Try to bury me. Still can't find nothing better, right? So again, take your dating check sheets and modern dating advice and the movies and the way society's telling you that women are everything. Listen, whenever the society or the powers that be are making movies and pushing something, you should automatically know to go against it. No one should have to tell you that. When have they ever pushed any agenda for African American males, except that they're nothing? When have they ever pushed an agenda for us? They never get behind us for anything. I wonder why is that? Kind of powerful beings. And you know what? Even though they never give us nothing, we always work our way to the top. So I don't need for no woman to tell me women got it rough and all this and that, right? Women wouldn't be getting abducted as much as they are, retrograde, bear with me. And children would be disappearing if men were in the homes, and men would be more in the homes if the homes were like in a way that they felt comfortable and safe and wanted to stay there, right? Situations being the way they are with food stamps and government housing, women can't let the man stay in the home anyway. Having these, you can't have a healthy home, therefore there's a bunch of problems. And I'm telling you right now, I'm a single dad. I've had to go to that school a couple times already. I don't have no more problems out of them. You wanna know why? They don't want to see me there. So as much as you don't think a man is needed, oh yes we are. Oh yes we are. And it don't seem like we're needed until it's time for us to be needed. See, that's the problem with things. Just like with women. See, you don't think you need a woman until it's time that you need a woman. right? So you'll never hear me talking like, oh man, I'm never gonna get with the proper. No, I'm gonna find me a lady, but I'm not gonna rush and end up with another female. Get what I'm saying? I'm taking my time and I'm doing it right, but understand, I'm noticing the dating game. And you women, for the most part, are not giving real men anything as to why we should date y'all. Your numbers are up. That means you've had all kind of fluids in and out, whatever, too many bodies. You're moving like the men that you've been sleeping with. You know, you act like you can play somebody easily. I ain't got time for it. Go run those games on someone else. Like I said, Pookie, Ray Ray, Dwayne, and Day Day, they got plenty of time for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Jordan, you know what I'm saying? Joe, the Mikes, all these guys got you. They got you covered. The Shannons, they got you covered, right? You know, so don't be over here trying to get yourself a Sigma type of man that's trying to build when you're okay with settling for those kind of guys and moving and acting like I'm in the same bucket as that kind of trash ass male. That's all I gotta say. Love y'all.